We are doing challenge, but this monkey's sitting here and watching us.
We're doing our morning routine.
But couldn't read it and did.
First we...
Oh, and guys, it hasn't been a long time since we watched. And it hasn't been a long time since I did this. It hasn't been a long time since we did our dance party either. And it hasn't been a really long time since I showed you my games. Ow, watch stuff.
Alright, ready? We believe in God, the eternal Father, and in His Son, Jesus Christ, and in the Holy Ghost. We believe in God, the eternal Father, and in His Son, Jesus Christ, and in the Holy Ghost. I memorized it. October 13th, that one.
I was doing it, Dad. Dad, I was doing it. He was doing it.
Need help?
Dad, the back was doing it. Dad, the monkey was doing it. We're love and run, don't. I need help. Corrupt and where these bricks are and fill the way up for the cells in heaven do not break through near self, for where your treasure is, there will be your heart be also. You must be wise and personal in the character. Right on getting new or of a the way
So, I know Cole's picking up. Cole.
Hi. But I'm picking up now too.
Ira's picking up now too. That's good. I will take that monkey. I'll take that. Me and the monkey. Shane has been a crank butt today. And finally I got to the point, sorry, we're gonna go in the darkness. Got to the point where he kept trying to bite me and hit me and scratch me, and I was getting so frustrated with him. I'm like, I'm putting you in your bed. You can take a chill time in your bed. So we're gonna go get him out now. It's been there for probably 5-10 minutes. He stopped crying for a while. So. And you can definitely hear him. So here he is. Not a happy camper today. Hopefully his attitude, his personality will get back to normal. I don't know why he's so cranky today. Just wanted to document that my kids are normal and cranky sometimes. The light's a little off.
Okay, hey guys, today we're playing Codes Around the World. Okay. So let's portal there. Hey!
Don't do that. So, oh, let me fix this. Ira sat on my lap, and he's like, I'm still wearing a pull-up. You know, it's like 11, almost 11:20. And so I had to tell him to go take it off and put on underwear. This is why I don't like him wearing pull-ups. Because he uses them as an excuse. And I don't like them. And we actually, for like 2 weeks, he was doing no pull-ups at night, and I was bedding like crazy every day.
No, much.
But I liked that better because eventually he'll learn that he doesn't like that feeling, and he'll stop doing that. But Chris found 4 pull-ups in the diaper bag and decided to use those. So.
Yes, mine's finally finished.
Whose birthday was it yesterday?
It was Ira's, actually.
Don't punch.
Ow! Ah! It was my birthday.
Kind of just watching our vlogs from the past right now. Shane, he's in a little bit better of a mood. Not a super good mood yet today. I can't wait for his nap. Like I said last night when I did our one take that you guys, it should be up. It's clean checks this week, and so we're cleaning like crazy, but I can't get anything done when the kids are like all right here, and there's like 2 windows I need to wash, and then clean some spots off of walls, like where Shane eats. There's some spots on the walls. And like our windowsill over there, that windowsill and the wall kind of underneath it, but there's lots of kids' handprints and feet prints and stuff like that. So, and then sweep them up the kitchen. But I can't get any of that done with all 3 kids awake, especially Shane. I can't do it. Especially today, because he's crazy. So, that's what's going on so far today. Yeah, there's no spots can be on it at all. Kim sent out like a group message about saying, has anyone been inspected yet? So lots of people have been replying. So we have the kids cleaning up all the spots that I'm pretty sure they have made on the walls and stuff. Maybe Daddy made that mark, so he has to clean it.
Don't think so. Shane, you want to help me?
Look
Here,
behind the garbage can.
Mess,
Over here, Shane, this is you.
Shane, you can clean up your mess.
Wipe off the door, make sure there's nothing on the door.
The outside of that door.
They might need help. Look closer to the floor on that wall. Ira, look, there's stuff on the wall. See it? Let's get it all off.
I can do that.
Here, Chris. Merry Christmas. You can get one wet too.
Cole, look, down here.
There?
See all these lines and spots?
You don't bit my butt. Stop!
What are you doing?
He's hitting me. There's still stuff on the wall. Make sure it's all off.
Oh, this? What do you want to do? You mean this?
Yeah, you gotta clean everything up.
What's this?
Get busy, dude. Clean the door.
The door.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
No, oh, there's still stuff on the wall. Look. See all the stuff on the wall? You have to make sure all the spots are gone.
Mom, this is hard. It's actually fun. It's fun. This is fun. This is hard. For me. For me, this is actually fun. For me, it's hard.
I love how you get to stand around and watch everyone else.
I am recording
When
for
you
posterity.
Put the camera down and help.
I am recording. There's only 3 rags.
There's things called sponges.
Ira, grab it and go clean the front door. Grab your pink rag and clean the front door. That's okay. Here, there's a red spot over there on the wall, Cole. Cole, we're not doing that right now.
Why?
Because. Good evening, everyone. So, today was actually pretty uneventful. I did capture, some cleaning and some normal life today. But I wanted to take the time and talk to you about, today, Cole had a parent-teacher conference. And I left Cole here at home because he was crazy. And I didn't want to bring him to the school all crazy because I needed to actually talk to his teacher and gain some insights from his teacher. And so I went to the parent-teacher conference and we were supposed to go with goals for our kids. Academic, social, behavioral, we were supposed to come up with goals. And I was at a complete loss for this, for the most part. The academic goals, because I didn't want to challenge him too much, but I wanted to challenge him more than he has been being challenged in school, because he's still, it's October, so he's been in school for like 2 months, and I know he's repeating kindergarten, but he hasn't really learned much except for the phonograms. And so I didn't know what to do with that. Socially, I kind of knew where I stood on that. He gets, and it's more of a social thing, not a behavioral thing. Because behaviorally, he's doing awesome. He's getting outstandings every single day, which is the highest rank you can get on your behavior chart. Like, he's only gotten a handful of satisfactories, which is still really good. Just not like going above and beyond. But I can't remember the last time he got a satisfactory. Like, he gets outstandings like every single day. So behaviorally, there wasn't really much there. Socially, I knew that I wanted to talk to the teacher about, because I know that he's having a hard time during recess. If a certain friend doesn't want to play with him, he'll get upset, and he can't switch over in his head that he should just go play with someone else. So that's one goal that we put on there. another goal that we had to put on for social and behavior. I am so not ready for this. He needs to keep his lips to himself. That's right. So yesterday I went over to a friend's house to help her clean her house because we are having clean checks this week, and so we're all trying to just pitch in and help each other out. And she was just really stressed. Her husband has a slip disc, and so he really couldn't help very much with the cleaning, and she has 3 kids, and they're about the same age as my kids, probably more like a year younger than each of them, or just a few months younger. Like, it's, my kids are just a little bit older than each of her kids, but she has 3 kids, and so I knew that she was stressed, and so I went over there with another friend, and we went to surprise her. I'm like, we're here to clean. And so my other friend that went with me, we took turns watching all of the kids outside. So I had my 3 kids, and the lady that we went to help sent 2 of her kids outside because she had just a baby that would just sit there. So he was fine. And then we had my other friend's kid outside. Well, it was my turn to watch them. And all of a sudden I hear this little girl that belongs to the person that we went to go clean her house. And I heard her tell Ira, she goes, "Don't look, this is going to be both weird and gross." And I turned to look what she was talking about, and I see Cole leaning in to give her a kiss. And I'm like, "Cole, no!" And I stopped him, and I was like, "You guys can't kiss. These 2 are determined that they're going to get married one day." It's kind of cute and kind of scary. So it's like his first real crush and her first like real crush. But he leaned in and he almost kissed her, and I had to stop it. And then they kept holding hands and running off, and so I had to keep telling them to come back where I could see them because I did not trust their lips. That they just couldn't keep them to themselves. Well, then I dropped Cole off at school yesterday, and then I pick him up, and on our way home he was telling me how he learned at school yesterday that it was a rule that you're not allowed to kiss at the playground. And I'm like, how do you figure out that that's a rule? I'm like, oh, this little girl goes to the same school that Cole does. Thankfully, she's in another class, but they have recess at the same time. And I go, "Cole, did you kiss?" And I asked if he kissed her, and he goes, "Well, it was her idea." And I was like, "I'm sure it was, but you can't do that." So I went into parent-teacher conference, and the teacher's like, "So this incident happened at the park yesterday." I'm like, well aware of that situation. I'm dealing with that at home, and I'm like, they live right around the corner from each other, and they're really good friends, and we're trying to fix that problem. So he has written as one of his goals to keep his lips to himself. I'm not ready for this. Since when did they start kissing at this age? So if anyone has any suggestions on how to nip this one in the bud, let me know. So that's kind of what happened with social, with his parent-teacher conference. Academically, the teacher said that she's going to evaluate Cole to see what his reading level is, and she's going to let me know so that I can make sure I am getting books and having Cole get books that are on his reading level so that he can be challenged and he can progress with reading. When I told her that he reads like a page to 2 pages of Harry Potter with me each night, she was kind of impressed. He does make mistakes when he reads it, and I don't want the book to be too challenging, but because we read that book together as a family every night, he started wanting to read by himself a page at least. So, and then academically, his goal is to start working on composing proper sentences. She told me that she didn't get a copy of his IEP until this week, which somewhere along the line someone dropped a ball but I honestly wasn't too worried about his IEP in that class structure. Mostly I just needed it for his speech, because I knew he was doing so well in class, and that his goals on his IEP were more geared towards a first grade level and not a kindergarten level again. So I didn't even really worry about that. And so when she read it, and she's like, his goals don't really apply right now, and I was like, yeah, I know. I'm like, that's kind of what happens when you write goals for a first grader and he goes back to kindergarten. So that's pretty much what happened. I am working on finishing up some homework. Chris is working right now because he stopped working early so that he could watch the Cubs game today. Go Cubbies, you guys won. And after I'm done with my homework, I'm gonna go hang out with some friends for like an hour. So that's the plans for tonight, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.